comment that I got was that women are inherently expensive, and as a man, you're tasked with the responsibility of getting one that's in your price range or in your price bracket.
This is the first time I've ever heard about this philosophy concerning women.
So
we back at it again.
We are back at it again. And we have a new feature, I understand, to start off the show.
Yes, apparently. We have a new feature. I guess at this point,
I guess you're the star of this story.
I guess at this point, it's not really a new feature because we just gave it a name. It has a title now. It has a title now.
So, what is the title?
The last few episodes have started with critique of what I have on. So apparently,
observations.
Observations. That's what we're calling them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So what are we calling these?
So
Mac?
are we calling the Gus Fits now?
Gus
Fits.
Gus Fits.
Gus Fits. Well, look at you, Calvin. You looking very
everything.
Ready for whatever.
Yes,
so
man.
Apparently, I'm giving multifunctional today.
You are all of the functions.
You are, man.
This is bedtime. This is straight out the shower. Probably out the pool. It looked like a draw set. Could be some sportswear. You could be at the bar. Cabaret. It covers all. This shit feel good though.
It is quite comfortable.
It looks comfortable.
It's like the ass material.
Yeah, it does. Look at
quite
that.
Comfortable.
You better hope it don't rain outside though.
It's cool. It's cool. Well, I'm parked right outside, so I'm good.
Now, is this another gift?
Yes, it is.
Of your stylist?
Yes, it is.
Very good, Calvin. You look nice. How do you feel? How do you feel in it?
I feel good.
Yeah,
I actually feel better now than I did when I first got this because I've lost some weight, so it fits a little bit better than it did before.
Yes, you have been losing weight. There's been less of you on the couch now.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to see your short set closet now. I want to see the closet.
All the sets.
It's really not that many.
No, we need that, dog. We
really
need that.
We've seen at least 6 at this point.
You have not seen 6.
It's been 6 since you came in with the grade school outfit.
You have not seen 6 sets.
Dude, you sure? We saw the Little Rascal set.
But that wasn't a set.
Well, it was the setup.
That wasn't a set.
It was an ensemble.
It was a pair of shorts and a polo.
You had the Miami Vice, John. Remember you had the, was that like flowers and shit on it? Or was it like palm trees or some shit?
It wasn't any palm trees on it.
It wasn't pineapples?
No. There were no pineapples or palm trees on it.
Are you sure?
You came with your Sunday's best. That comforter outfit you had rocking.
My
comforter.
What did y'all say? My Tom Joyner Cruise.
Tom Joyner Cruise.
Yeah. There you go.
You got the.
Now you got the 3-on-3 basketball.
This
is at least number 5 with a name. This is at least the 5th named outfit. For real. I know I missed a couple weeks. That's why I'm kind of silent right now. Gotta know how much I missed.
Like this
is at least number 5.
This is straight for the big 3. Like this is like
the big 3. Exactly right. Big 3 basketball.
He ready to go. You got I'm telling you, man.
For the game and for the after party. And then you say, didn't you bring your cutter with you?
I did. Let us see it. It's in my bag.
You supposed to have that in your hand, bro.
You told me that this wasn't a cutter outfit.
It ain't really, but it's so multifunctional that you could go to the boat with that too.
That could be your shit, man. That's your shit, your cutter.
It's in my bag.
Jesus Christ.
This. All right, pimp. Okay, Calvin. Hey, there's nothing wrong with it, bro. Nothing wrong with it. And from what I understand, some of the feedback that we've gotten to the show, people have taken note.
Yes.
Of and have been commenting on yours and other fashion choices here on the show.
Yes.
You care to share some of this feedback that you've been getting from people?
Well, so I guess we can start with mine. That people have been noticing the change and
turn that mic just a little bit towards you. There you go.
There you go. That better.
All right.
I have gotten some favorable feedback on what I've had on.
Yeah, any particular what if they said like oh my God,
you look younger.
Can I have your number?
No, it's not been. That's not been either one of those.
You cooking on the grill this weekend?
Yeah,
just that I look camera ready.
That's good.
Okay.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
I mean, you it looks better. Like you seem like you feel better.
I'm starting to feel like I looked a mess before.
No, but it was regular. Like it just I mean, technically you don't. Well, I don't know about him, but you're the only one that like changed. Like everybody else dressed the way they dress.
Fair.
Like you're the only one that actually changed. Like the way you see me is the way you see me everywhere. Like I didn't dress special or same shit.
Speaking of that, we actually have gotten some of the feedback that you got that was about you personally was about us in general and how we all are appearing on the show.
You'll appreciate the fact that I got feedback that told him never wear them sandals again.
These sandals?
yes, those sandals.
Put your fucking toes away, nigga.
These sandals? What's wrong with these sandals?
Walk on water 200.
They called them something. I think it was Air Jesus or something something close to what you called them.
What's wrong with my Air Jesus?
Apparently, they're not popular.
Everything.
They're comfortable as hell, and I'm in my house. I'm like, it's not like I'm going out to a studio. I am in my basement.
This is what I want to say.
Yes.
As a friend.
As soon as he started as a friend, you know it's trouble.
I'm just saying like
no. The second he said here,
as soon as he takes a breath, right?
you pucker up.
because I'm saying like, okay, wear them, cool. Just keep your feet down. Like, don't put your foot up. Nobody would know.
Okay, first of all, you're right. Nobody would know. But you are the one that called attention to them every time.
But did you put your foot up?
No, I didn't. You looked down.
In one of the shots?
No. It was only when you put...
all right, well, new rule. Keep your feet...
No, you keep my feet out your mouth.
Oh, God.
Whoa, sir. Sir.
That's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen. Sir. Keep my feet out your mouth, and it won't be on the show.
Sir, this is...
Can you do that?
No, now this
Can
is...
you keep my feet out your mouth, Hakeem?
What did the comment say? I'm not even indulging in this shit. No, I'm not doing it. Go ahead, Calvin, finish talking. I'm done with this nigga. I'm completely done with this nigga.
I guarantee that for him to say at least once as an episode, for him to say something that makes you cringe.
Absolutely. There's a bunch of shit he said before the Indian shit came on, and I just like, I'm not going to say nothing.
Oh, God.
Go ahead, finish. This shit is over. I'm talking to this nigga no more.
Oh, God, keep my feet out your mouth. Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh, and I can't remember. Oh, so what else was there? Oh, I can't remember which episode it was that the feedback came from, but whatever it was
about the most recent episode.
Yeah, so it was before, I think it was before that. I can't remember, but you had on
a baseball cap,
and jeans
and a white tee,
and they said that's a good look for you. Rather than the do-rag. I mean,
I
got the feedback, I said, my head was like, he don't give a fuck. But thank you for the feedback.
But, okay, I can explain.
You really going to?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm interested.
I'm lazy. So if I don't plan on shaving my head, I'm going to have a do-rag on. It's very simple. It's extremely simple. If I'm not shaving, I'm putting do-rag on.
I don't think they really care what the reason is. They're just pointing out
that the baseball cap was
that's what's up.
A better look for you.
But yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
but like we know we're gonna.
As soon as they tell me, I said, okay, I'll listen. But
no, I mean, it's good to hear. Like if they had a problem with it, it'd be okay. It's good to know.
But it's not going to change anything.
I may, depending on how I feel about it.
Really?
I mean, it.
So if we notice,
not purposely for me, but for the betterment of whatever.
No, that's what I'm saying. So if we notice the baseball cap like 3 shows in a row, then we're like, oh, he might have been.
No, it's not going to be because of that though. Like if y'all decided like, all right, let's try the baseball cap, I would probably think about it harder.
Oh, you'll think about it harder.
Yes.
What do you mean if we decided?
Like as the.
It's not for us to tell you how to dress.
No, I mean if y'all care.
Yeah, but our voices is what matters though.
That's what I'm saying. If y'all cared. I'll probably like the same way, they say something Kyle, and then we looked at Kyle like, well, maybe, okay, cool, that makes sense. But if y'all cared, I might think about it a little more.
Oh.
But we know y'all don't give a fuck neither.
Well, no, we've had the wardrobe discussion.
But that's because somebody said something about.
Yeah.
But before that, nobody gave a fuck. But that's what's up. All feedback is good.
All right.
Negative or positive? Now, is this from like family or somebody outside?
This was somebody outside.
Somebody outside, yeah.
Okay.
The rest of the feedback was about the topic, the primary topic of our last show. And
who was that by?
Who gave the feedback?
No, what was the topic of our last show?
The topic of our last show.
Demotions.
Hashtag I'm fucking thorough.
Oh shit.
So one comment I got, and I want to make sure I get the quote right. It was that
who that nigga think? No,
who the fuck?
No, the first one I got was that, and I'm going to preface this by saying that this comment was given to me by a female. Since part of the feedback was somebody told me that they can't always watch because of our views on women. I don't know what they couldn't give me. That was my question.
Okay, yeah,
that was my question.
Yeah.
They couldn't give me specifics. So
somebody said, because he was telling me, somebody said that they like the show, they listen to the show. However, they sometimes listen to us on mute because we make them upset when we go and give our views on women. Did I get that right?
Yes.
When?
That's curious. That piques my curiosity.
They probably talking about him.
They're talking
about in general.
I asked for specifics. They couldn't give me any.
Couldn't give no specifics.
Yeah, I don't know. Then, yeah.
And because honestly, I even racked my brain to try to think of how many times, like women in general, actually come up.
Like in general,
like
we'll talk about
we may talk about experiences like our own experiences with women or women in our lives, but like general topic about women, I can't think of any times that it's
right. It's been very personal,
right? I can't think of any times it's actually come up. So,
and even in pointing out the personal, where we might be, offering a complaint or a criticism of something, it has always still been couched in like, but this is
right. This is my thing. Right.
This is my thing, or right. I still got mad love, respect for
And I can't think of any time we've actually gone.
Am I going to go back and watch all these shits just to see when we start talking about women specifically? Because now I'm curious. Like what?
Well, like I said, because Lynn and I talked about, I couldn't think of any time when we've actually really had like we've really gone there like that. I couldn't think of a time.
No generalities or anything.
Right. I couldn't think of a time. So it is what it is. But the comment that I got was that women are inherently expensive, and you are, as a man, you're tasked with the responsibility of getting one that's in your price range or in your price bracket, and you get what you pay for, basically.
I don't even understand what. Women are
inherently expensive.
What is that comment based on?
After our show, this is their feedback.
After your shit.
Yes.
Yeah. After this last one.
Women are
inherently expensive. And as a man, it's your job to find one you can afford and you get what you pay for.
But this ain't that
doesn't really make sense. So like if you have a woman, she's gonna cost you.
She's gonna cost you somehow.
Yeah, but this is like financial fuck ups.
That's something different. This is not like a maintenance.
No. So the way it was explained to me is that when you are, I guess, when thinking about price range or whatever, or what the woman you're with may cost, that the way it was explained to me is that women that are you put in a certain, I guess, cost range, there's behaviors that come with that.
This is the first time I've ever heard about this philosophy concerning women.
I don't think that's true.
Like I've never heard of that
like
before.
Saying if a girl,
the first time I heard it, but that's what that.
So that's like saying if a girl is broke, she can't be good with money. Like I don't understand how that works. Like if you're poor, you're not, and you got money, you wouldn't be good with it. I'm not asking you.
No, great.
But I'm like, I don't even understand.
the rationale behind this whole theory? Like, where?
Like, what do you mean? You get what you like? So
they say, well, like the person that gave me the comment said that they heard this is something that they heard on like another podcast or something they were watching.
So it's not even anything that they live by.
Right. Well, no, it was like a comment that they heard from like another podcast or something, and like passed that on.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I disagree.
I would need them to explain it to make it, because it doesn't make sense to me.
It don't make sense because first of all, the fact that you hear it on a podcast. And one thing I will say about our podcast in regards to when we're new, we're small, whatever the fuck. But the one thing that I will say that I appreciate about it is that we're all giving our own personal experience, our own personal viewpoint, right. And then in talking about our personal viewpoints, we then either come down to a consensus or we're at least talking about different things, but it's all from our own personal viewpoint. We're not out here trying to put out like, this is the theory, this is how women are, right. Anything like that. When I hear somebody talking about they heard a podcast where somebody was talking about this is how women are, then that sounds like a podcast of a whole bunch of motherfuckers that are just trying to get clickbait on something to just put out this theory that everybody can just lock in on. And that's bullshit.
Because it don't make sense.
It absolutely
like
doesn't make any sense.
That he had before that I forget where you said you got it from, and I was like, that don't make sense. Like
the vampire one. Was it the vampire one?
No.
If you're on a roof with somebody, or you gotta be locked on the roof.
No,
overnight.
I wasn't here for that one.
You weren't here for that.
I wasn't here for that one. But it's like
still trying to figure out why we on the roof.
It don't fully make sense, and I got questions because I don't understand how you got that.
And I'm not even sure if I understand the correlation to the Erik situation.
But that's what I'm saying. Are you saying that
right.
because if she's not worth anything, she's bad with money? Like, I don't understand.
It like literally has zero to do with my situation. And I think it's generally talking about women, about what they cost you. So if you ask two women out on a first date, they both say yes. One is girl A would expect you to pay for the date, but girl B would expect you to pay for the date, her hair, her nails, and her outfit. So because girl B expects more, is she worth more, or she costs me more?
Or is she less than because she's asking for too much? Like, I don't understand.
Right, like I don't. That sounds like a generalizing for how you just a basic how you deal with women at a gate. Mm-hmm. We're not talking about that. This is my personal experience where you not saying. If I give you a credit card to handle bills and you handle 4 out of the 5 bills that were your responsibility from however we're splitting shit, and you put 4 of the 5 on there and then don't tell me the 5th one's not on there, and then after that 5th one, the levy breaks on that shit and you can no longer keep it to yourself, then you finally bring it to my attention. Like, that's more of what we're talking about. Like, why would you deceive me in that way when it does not serve you, me, or us? Like, where's the reasoning or the logic behind that? Right. If that's the one thing you can't handle with the credit card I gave you, that's the one thing I need to know about.
Right.
But you made the conscious decision for however many months, 10, 20, 15, whatever, to not bring it to my attention. Why? Like, how did you feel like you could never bring that to me over this whole time? We've been married 17 years and was together for however many before that, another 7 at least. So what the actual? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So like, that's more my issue.
What does that say about betrayal?
Us? Right. You can't come to me. You think you can handle it on your own. You know I would handle it if I know about it. Why wouldn't you tell me? You don't want to be in this situation again, and yet you're manifesting it. Why and how the fuck? That's more of what my issue was. I know there was a lot more profanity and grandiose behind it, but like, that's more of what the issue is. Not like just, oh, women call, so you're going to have to pay if you want one. Ha, ha, ha. Broke ass nigga. Like, no, that's literally nothing the fuck of what we're talking about. So appreciate the feedback, but you might have missed the mark with what you were.
Yeah, I don't understand that one.
Now, to the comments you just made, some of the other comments, some of the other feedback were questions. Some of which I'm pretty sure we addressed last week in the episode, but just the question I got from a couple of different people that listened was, and I think you asked this question during the episode, was if you knew this was how she moved, why didn't you check on it? Why weren't you checking on it?
I got too much going on,
I'm
not about going behind, check behind another adult.
Right.
Like, if like again, like it used to not be an issue. Like we used to be able to whatever. Like I don't have time to be checking behind another adult. Like, what the fuck are you here for? What, you know what I mean? So it's like I feel like how much more do I have to do? It's like it's not like I expect you to handle it on your own. Like you have a credit card for these things, right?
Right.
So now I got to like check the credit card for everything on there and make sure you're doing everything. Like you're not a child. And then I got to come behind you on top of working full time, on top of going to school, on top of clinical hours, on top of my own business that I also work. And then follow up behind you to make sure if you're not taking care of the house, why are you here? You know what I mean? Like that's a lot of shit I just named. Not including kids in the house and all the other shit. So if I'm taking care of all that and then this shit too, why are you here?
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I would love to be on top of everything, asking every question, dotting every T, dotting every fucking I. But I'm human. I drop the ball on shit too. And as many times as I wondered about it, I never thought about it when I was in the house to ask the question. It's always when I'm out running or making moves. Exactly. And I'm not like sending a text message, oh, hey, blah, 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 about whatever.
So if I'm hearing you, it sounds like that there was a level of communication that you were expecting that you weren't getting.
That's pretty all across the board. So yeah, I think you could say that. Okay. It just seems like if it's like, cause even the bill should come to the house. So like if I'm coming in looking through the bills, I would see a bill if it were left out for me.
Right.
Obviously it wasn't.
Right.
So like I could go and like do all the digging and the looking in it, but I'm in the house, I'm fucking sleeping.
Well, let me ask you a question. Now that this shit has happened, moving forward, you're going to have to do something different. So what adjustment have you made to keep this from happening again? Since she's not going to she may not tell you.
I just got to put like all the shit to like in my calendar, like just everything. So like I can like be like, see when everything is, you know what I mean? Like you just got to fucking, I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
But then to the point you just made, now that's something else that you've added
something
to your
else
plate.
you got to do. Oh.
Right. And then you make the moves to fucking adjust shit long term.
Which brings me back to a question we asked you last time that I felt like you never really answered. And it's, how are you dealing with this?
Like, what do you, like, I don't understand the question. How am I dealing? I'm moving on as I have to do. So I'm doing everything I got to do every day in the meantime.
No, I mean, not so much about how you're handling your business, but how are you handling the stress involved with all of this?
How are you taking care of yourself?
Yeah, how are you taking care of yourself?
Like, I don't know. That sounds like a therapy question. Am I talking to somebody? Do I have, like, I don't know. I don't have a person I talk to about things. Like, I come here. I got this, right? I don't know what you're looking for, who you want me to talk to. I don't know whether me do the work, you want me to handle, like, how.
I think it's it.
Like, yeah, like I'm fucking handling. Like, I don't know how are you handling things. Like
it's
I
more
don't
of a
know what the
check-in.
fuck that means.
It's more of a check-in question. Like we talk.
I'll give you an example. So if I'm going through something, and let's say I don't talk to people and I don't have an outlet, my outlet will be my hobbies. That would let me I'll take a ride on my bike or go run a car, fly the drones, whatever we do. That would be my way of dealing with myself to give myself some type of break. I think that's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, like, outside of just taking care of everything for yourself? Because it sounds like nothing.
Yeah, like, I kept the camping trip on. So, like, I didn't cancel the camping trip. So, like, in another month, when we go camping, I'll be able to relax. Okay. So, I kept that on.
All right,
I'm going to go do that.
This is not a joke. I promise it's not a joke. Is it just y'all going? Like...
What you mean?
Who all going?
It's the family, right?
Like, is it another family coming that can make sure that the whole family goes back home?
Everybody make it out the woods.
It's just us.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Are y'all going camping on Cape Fear?
Nah, not camping.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Like, me and the kids are back. I don't know.
Just see the family for on social media.
Boots all muddy. I'm just saying, like, all right, everybody going camping.
Mommy dropping off the camper.
You're an idiot.
It wasn't.
No,
a joke.
I thought the same thing.
It wasn't a joke, though.
I thought the same thing.
Funny,
He said, "I will be able to relax Once I go camping.
Camera panning in right his eyes.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't know.
It was just the timing of it. It was like, oh, y'all go camping. Okay. That's what you going to do. All right. It's going to be a fun camping trip.
I see it now. I got a month to plan our camping
That's
trip.
all I'm saying. It really wasn't a joke. I was serious. I didn't know if it was like a group activity.
Hey, this is a fuck.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Cool. He like,
why she fishing with her face?
Must have been a TikTok video. I don't know. Strange influences.
Oh shit!
Shit.
I'm just saying.
Out here bobbing for fish. Jesus Christ.
Bobbing for fish.
Yo, y'all crazy.
It's funny. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so he ain't doing shit, Kyle. He just riding the wave. He doing what he got to do. I get it.
I go to work every day. I get to leave the environment and decompress.
I mean, it's a start. Whatever you need, whatever works.
Whatever works, dog.
It could be anything. Ain't got to be nothing that make sense to me.
Right.
Just whatever helps you not kill a nigga.
So apparently we have an email.
Oh?
Via text.
Okay.
From the nigga who asked all the questions.
Entitled 80-20 Rule. Hi, gentlemen. I'm a long-time listener of the show and really enjoy the topics and conversations you all have with each other. Listening feels like getting a small glimpse behind the curtain of guy talk. The discussions come across as genuine and sometimes deeply personal. I love the set vibe. Whether there are 4 or 5 of you on an episode, the way each of you speaks, dresses, and interacts brings out your individual personalities and perspectives.
Oh, they must have been just watching since Calvin.
Fuck with them fits, old guy.
I especially enjoyed your most recent episode where Eric opened up about his relationship woes. He was candid and honest about what he was going through. It was refreshing to hear that level of transparency, and I'm glad he has all of you to lean on. Well, if somebody thinks you're doing something. All right. That episode got me thinking about the 80-20 rule in relationships. It is described as the idea that no relationship fulfills 100% of your needs. You may get about 80% simply accepting that no one person can be everything. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Do you think there's any truth to the 80-20 rule? Also, what are your must-haves or non-negotiables in a romantic relationship? I think we've done that before. Thanks for all the great conversations and keep up the amazing work. Amazing was covered by an icon. I couldn't see it. All right.
Screenshots.
Yeah, screenshots.
You know.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good question.
I think we actually covered that last part, though.
I think we did talk about like red lines and stuff
like
that.
Yeah, I think we did that
Deal
before.
breakers.
But I guess the 80-20 part we can talk about.
Had you ever heard of that?
It's in the movie.
It is? What movie?
Was that one of them Tyler Perry movies? With all
Yeah, they all the same.
There's a new one.
Once you say Tyler Perry,
no, because there's a new one. This is one that people actually like. I can't remember the name of it. Why Did I Get Married?
Okay.
They talked about it in there.
Oh, okay. So in that case, I probably did hear it in there, but I don't think I've ever had to like.
So that one partner can never fill more than 80% of your needs.
I guess that's what this is saying.
I think
I think it's
the idea that
there will be a point where somebody is doing 80% of the work, and another person may only be able to give 20 or something like that.
Let me read that part again.
Or no, that was like grabbing a girl who's 80.
Well, let me read it again. It said, it is described as the idea that no relationship fulfills 100% of your needs. You may get about 80% simply accepting that no one person can be everything.
Right.
You may get 80%.
Okay, 80% of your needs.
Right. So if you in a relationship and you find yourself being fulfilled 80% of what you want, then that's good. You should be,
or all you can hope for.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that means you're responsible for the other 20. I guess is what I guess.
Or the other 20, depending on what that other 20 is.
You may just accept as a
that's
a give and take in a relationship.
So the reason why I'm hearing the question different is because of the movie.
Okay.
Because I think the thing was that he left his wife, who was doing 80.
I remember that, and for somebody who was doing 20.
Who was doing
yes,
20.
I do remember that.
So because of how I've heard it, that's how I'm hearing the question. And I wouldn't leave 80 for 20.
Right.
No, ever. No.
But that was...
Right. And now that you mentioned, I do remember that being a conversation.
Yeah,
in the movie,
that was what it was.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what this is saying, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't understand, like, what... I'm 80 is a good number.
Right. Yeah.
So
I think I can agree with the fact that nobody's ever going to give you.
Nobody's 100.
Nobody's going to be 100.
No.
I think that is unrealistic.
Well, unless what you need is very minimal. If what you need is this one thing, and they give you that one thing, that's 100.
But I think even in that is one of those things where even if what you need is just that one thing, it's a matter of whether or not that person can give it to you exactly.
To the extent.
For it to be 100%, it would have to be exactly the way you need it all the time.
Yeah.
And chances are, even though they might be giving you that one thing,
it won't be the exact way you want.
It won't be the exact way you want.
Not every time.
Right. Not every time.
And like, just to speak like realistically. So like, if you're a man, right? Let's say you got 3 needs, right? You needed to cook, you needed to clean, you needed to put out. Just to be a blanket, right? Yeah, you're not going to get like
your marriage vows. Go ahead.
I did write my own. And these were included in my request. But like, if you like need those things, like just like you were saying, like either it's either I'm be tired or late, or it's this, that, and the third, or maybe something else came up today, didn't have time to do this, or maybe I got time for a hand job, we can't do the whole thing or whatever. Like, there's always going to be compromise and balance amongst everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think
so. Or maybe she cooks, she's willing to cook, but she don't cook well. Or maybe you don't like what she cooks or how she cooks. Yeah. So there's, it's degrees of the things. Mm-hmm. She puts out every week, but you want it twice a week. Like, there's always, you can get it without getting it exactly how you want it.
Right.
I don't feel like it's unfair to want that, but it's to accept 80% from one person is, doable. But if you decide you also want that 20% made up in other ways, like, you can have that conversation as well. So no, I don't think one person can solve all your problems, but if you had 2, you might get there. If you had 2 people,
I saw that. I watched it. I watched it.
Y'all knew it was coming. E&M, polyamory,
she got my 80, but she got my 20.
What time I'm on?
We know.
These said they a long time watcher. They already know which way I'm coming with it. If you got somebody giving you 80, then your number 2 only need to give you 20. Now I'm not saying leave 80 for your 20, but if you get a 20 on top of your 80, then you ain't got no problems. 100 is 100, ain't it? We 5 by 5. Next question.
Evil is good. Ass is good. If you get yourself a piece of evil ass,
woo! Exactly.
This nigga is crazy.
Exactly. So no, I don't think you should expect one woman to solve all, handle all your needs and wants and everything. But if you get you 2, you might get close.
Jesus Christ. I'm speaking for myself.
Yeah, speaking for myself.
I'm good with 80. If I can get 80, I'm good. If I get 80, I'm good. I don't expect, and the worst part is that I don't really expect much from people anyway. So it's, if I get to a point where it seems like I'm not getting the shit I need, like, and I don't mean like sexually, but just like if I need shit done around the house or I need shit done, I will just do it.
Okay, but I hear you say you generally don't expect much from people anyway. But is it safe to say that of all the people in your life, you expect the most out of your partner?
Yes and no, because again, I would think that it's certain things that my partner should do. Yes. If it gets to a point where it's not happening, I will just do it. Because my general way of being is to not expect much from people. No matter who it is.
Yeah. So but it's fine to walk through life with that, because the general just people in your life, you can choose to how much you engage with them. Mm-hmm. But your partner, if they are not holding up,
I will speak my piece, and if it doesn't happen, I will just do it myself. It doesn't change. Like the only difference between my partner and somebody else is that I will tell that person, this is what I'm looking for. I don't like how this is going. If it doesn't change, I will just do it myself.
Okay, but with your partner, how long do you allow that you to just keep making up for it before it becomes an issue?
It depends on what it is.
Of course, but I'm just saying.
So I don't know.
Okay, so let's say whatever could be the worst thing, how long would you let that go on?
I'm trying to think what the worst thing would be.
Well, before you answer, let me add to that. How long do you continue to allow that equation to work? Because like if every time your need is not being met, you just say, I'm just going to do it myself. Mm. how far down the docket do you go with that?
It also depends on the actual situation. So let's use him as an example. Let's say something is actually wrong. Mm-hmm. If I know something's wrong, I don't weigh it as heavy as if I were looking at you just being lazy. So it depends on the situation for me. Like both sides. Because my partner or whoever is not holding up their end of the bargain, now I need to figure out why. So now I would ask the question, like, if there is a problem, now I may not expect it from you until we work out whatever this problem is. So again, it depends. Every situation is different.
Right.
So I literally move based on situation. So if the situation, so let's say my wife ain't cooking, and I'm telling her like I need you to cook, and it's not happening. Then we talk, and then she tell me like something happened, and she is, let's say she's afraid of the stove. Something happened, something triggered her, and now she's scared of the stove. Cool. Order me food. Just make sure I eat.
Right.
So now it changes from me expecting you to cook to just make sure that I eat.
Right. The need is still being met, though.
Right. So that's what I said. I'll have the conversation. We'll see what the actual issue is,
right.
And we go from there. But if there's a reason behind, if it's not just you being lazy, because then it will turn into me like wanting to leave. Right. If you're just like not giving a fuck.
Right. Right.
But if there's an actual reason behind why something's not happening, then now my understanding changes. It's not just me like my needs aren't being met. Like, no, there's a problem. All right, so let's try to fix that. Because if fixing that gets you back to here, then we'll do that. Right. So it changes. So that's what I'm saying. It's situational.
Right. Because I agree with you that it's not I don't think it's necessarily unfair to expect 100%. But at the same time, understanding that you may not get 100%, and being reasonable in that. I think my concern is the best word I can come up with right now for the line of conversation you put out there is when you start making concessions for what you're getting, whether or not you making, not saying you personally, but like the general you making concessions starts to become the routine.
Yeah,
until
it can depend on who you are. Yeah, it can.
Yeah, because then
you end up hurting yourself.
Right? Right. Like when do you like say, okay, you know what?
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Because it's easy. It'll be easy to say. It's easy to fall into that rut of, oh, I'll just take care of it myself, and then that then allows the other person to be like, well, hey, whether consciously or unconsciously,
now they ain't thinking about doing
it.
Right.
Whether it's a conscious or unconscious decision. Like if you get in the pattern of making those concessions, I guess is what you have to guard against in this scenario, is making concessions being the pattern. Because to your point, you can concede some things just in the general of the inherent trade-off in a relationship. Like some of that 20 is just like, because of who we are as people, that 20 may not be there.
Yeah.
But you don't want to get in the pattern of just making concessions.
True. Hey, I take 80% is beautiful. And I look, I'm like everybody else. You walk into a situation, it's not going to be 100, but as long as we are each giving 100 to it, then, try and make it work as best as we can. That's what I look for, man. Look, it's all good. I don't know. So I guess I believe in the 80-20 rule. We just never put the words to it, I guess.
Right.
But thank you for the email.
This motherfucker.
Whomever the email came from.
Whoever that email text screenshot came from.
Somewhere out there.
It sound like a friend of Lynn, though. They did a lot of...
Probably.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Oh, yes.
The fact that they made sure they complimented the set.
And now she...
Well, I had nothing to do...
Had to massage the nigga's ego a little bit.
I had
Beautiful
nothing
set, by the way.
I had nothing to do with what was written at all.
I don't know. See, this how...
He might have wrote that shit himself. That's his other email
For some reason, we couldn't get the email.
I tried to email myself. It didn't go. Okay. This nigga.
But yes, good question. Thank you to whomever sent the question. Whoever you might be out there in the ether.
We did have a topic that we wanted to talk about that Calvin actually did post in our chat today. He wants to know Could you happily date, hold hands, kiss a reformed sex worker? For example, stripper, sugar baby, porn star, or etc.
As far as like a relationship?
Yeah, so contextually, this is something I came across. We talk about the algorithm all the time. Algorithm fed me this on Facebook one day. One of the groups that I'm in.
What's this group?
So
old man on the lookout.
No. Oddly enough, it is
old man in the pole.
Oddly enough, the name is supposed to be a black anime group, but it's hardly ever anything about actual anime in this group.
Mm-hmm.
So this was the question that was posed like to the group one particular day. And I thought that's an interesting question. So
okay.
My answer is short. No.
Why not?
Too many people, too many eyes, too much happened for me to. I can't get past that. Okay. That's not for me.
So, is that sex worker in general or a particular line of sex work?
Well, all of the above. Whatever the question said.
Well, it said stripper. It said
so
porn star.
The question on Facebook just strictly said porn star. No. And I kind of expanded it to across it.
Yeah, well, all of them is no for me.
Okay.
Oh, what is it? Let's understand. Sex worker. What is a sugar baby in the line of sex worker?
So
somebody's getting taken care of.
Like if you have a sugar daddies and they take care of you.
So is the sugar baby just a woman that's getting taken care of?
Yeah. Right. So and
that's considered a profession.
Well, it
depends on what you're trading off and what you get.
And some of them will have multiples. Like they got multiple dudes throwing them cash.
Again, that's a profession.
Some people make money that way.
If you got like 3 or 4 Calvins and they just pay your rent, they pay your rent, they buy your groceries, they pay your car note.
Holy shit! He didn't even say 3 Augustus.
3 or 4 Calvins.
If you got 3 or 4 of those, and they pay for everything, and all you got to do is give him time and attention and some wardrobe tips, then I think that's a pretty good setup, right? So if that's how you live your life, you don't go to work, you don't get a check, but you got 3 or 4 dudes and they just bless you on a regular, then that's a sugar baby. And if they include that as a sex worker, then apparently, Calvin be getting his tip back when he break off them funds.
Here we go.
So,
here we go.
I'm sorry, not Calvin. If you're if you're a gentleman of a certain age and you have discretionary income,
I am living for the episode where I don't catch strays. That's what I'm.
Well, don't live for that. Live for something else.
Yeah, live
I want you to live for
something else.
Yeah, don't live for that.
Live for anything else.
Live for what you can actually expect.
So I ain't getting that 20% out of this relationship. Is what I'm saying.
Absolutely not.
That 20%.
That might be the only 20 you get. It might be all fucking with you. All
that 20% ain't coming.
So if you have that kind of a situation set up in your life, I think that counts as a profession. It includes as a sex worker.
That's a profession. All right. Well, I mean, I've dated a stripper, so
nigga, you was a stripper. What?
We should be asking her if she was comfortable dating him.
Was she okay with you doing it, nigga? Did y'all go to the same place?
Oh God!
So somebody dated a stripper. Okay, you dated a coworker. Cool. That wasn't shocking at all. Nigga.
Oh my God!
Before it gets out there, I was not a stripper.
Exactly.
Just like
I am not a sugar daddy. Thank you.
You were an entertainer. You tell them, Lynn. Right. You were a dancer. You were serious about your craft.
I was a podcaster. That's what I was.
Is that what you call it? All right, whatever.
Then after night,
anyway,
the mics went out.
Anyway, I dated a stripper and like it. I didn't have a problem with it. I think it helped, at least for my mental, that she lived in Philly, but she stripped out of town. So,
out of town, like what? Can't be like Jersey. Like out of town, like what?
It was Jersey, but it was North Jersey. So
too close for you.
I mean, don't give me. Look, I'm telling you.
No, I mean I hear you.
You know,
I know you don't give a fuck. I was just saying.
You know, and And I know just from knowing strippers, because not just her, I've known, several strippers over my life. I know that at least for stripping, I can't say for sugar babies or definitely like a straight sex worker is something totally different. But I know that for strippers, most of the strippers that I have known are just strippers. That's what they are. That's what they do, right? They may go to a private party, but they're not going to private parties what we know some strippers do at private parties. They won't do that. Most of them haven't done that. So with that knowledge in mind, and as far as I know from the time that I knew her and even afterwards, after we stopped being together, that's how she got down, I was fine with it. It sometimes could be a little like, I do remember one time being out with her and some dude giving her like a little bit of a look, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, well, but she's here now.
Would you have married her?
I don't know that I would have married her, but it was a cool relationship. Ultimately it ended, but it was a cool relationship. I don't know to say that it never got to that point.
Oh, okay.
But she was a good person. I don't have anything against her, anything like that. And any of the strippers that I have known, most of them have been pretty much cool people.
Yeah, we ain't saying they're bad people.
Now, I do know someone who was a porn actress. I could not date her. I would feel, and she was married, which I know.
God bless them both.
Right? That's all I can say.
Some people are okay with shit like that.
Some people are cool with that, but that is maybe a bridge too far for me. But other than that, yeah, I can date them. Sure, why not?
To answer my own question, yes. With
Wait,
the caveat,
yes to what?
Yes, I could date
A sex worker.
Any of them?
Yeah. If
Any of them,
yeah, with the caveat that one that
It's in the past.
is in the past.
yeah, I'm about to say because your question says reformed,
Right, reformed, yes. So that one is in the past. Two, that we've had that open and honest conversation. Like, I need you to put all the cards on the table. Like,
what's the cards?
like,
Are
just
you done fucking?
but just like
Like, do you need to know names and numbers?
maybe not necessarily names and numbers, but like, give me some background, some history. Like, I don't want to be rolling up in.
Well, I would say, I think I know what you're going. Like, if we're going someplace, hey, I'm letting you know, there might be one or two people here that I might have known.
Right.
All right. Yeah.
Like, just let me know what I'm walking into. What I'm dealing with. Because, I can get beyond it.
Now, if you walk into a room and your RoboCop light flashes on every nigga in that motherfucker,
right?
Like, how do you?
we might have some problems.
You be in there like, my baby was a rotisserie. Now I'm uncomfortable.
You walk in the room and you're the only person that ain't had it yet. Like,
Oh, yeah, that's uncomfortable.
That's uncomfortable.
A little awkward.
That's uncomfortable. It's a little awkward. But yeah, like, because the question did say reformed, so like somebody is.
So the question in the group.
So she changed it. She turned the page.
Right. She turned the page.
So I don't know if it's that many pages. So look, right? If she was like a porn actress, I'd be like, no. If she was a stripper, I could date her, but not seriously. So it's
seriously?
Like, right? Yeah. If she was like a stripper, I could date you, but like not seriously.
And that's the thing. I wouldn't. Nah, I'd probably hit, but I wouldn't date her. I wouldn't even date you.
So yeah, like it's like it's a sliding scale.
But what about reformed? So a reformed stripper, you still couldn't.
Yeah, that's the one we're talking about.
Yeah.
Stripper.
Wow. So a reformed stripper, you could date, but still not seriously.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't date you seriously.
Oh wow.
I mean, we have to say.
Because am I dating you because I know you're a stripper, or like I just know you and that's just what you did? Because like if that's my thing, like I could be just getting off on the fact I'm dating a stripper and I just like that. You know what I mean? But I don't want to be like, hey, I married a stripper. You know?
Plus, I think another part of it would be like, what level were you doing whatever it was you was doing?
Right. Like if she just danced and then never dated. then cool. Like, all right, I can see that. Even if you were like active.
I mean, the level
maybe.
does change.
If you were like a quote unquote porn star, but you did.
If you're a regular person, but you had an OnlyFans and you do like solo scenes, like no male stars, just you exposing yourself, that I probably wouldn't have as big of an issue with.
I still got a problem with that too.
So I think the only one the internet saw it, but like the internet hasn't been through it. Like that's a little bit different for me. Like I could probably live with that.
Again, it depends.
So again, it's a sliding scale, and you would have to have the conversation about now if you say I did all foot content, we good. You never had your face on camera.
That's different.
Bet, let's run it.
Yeah, that's
like
different.
I can put the tattoo on the toe.
The only one out of the group, if you was a sugar baby, but all you did was keep this nigga company because he's 100, you just got to check.
Right.
The only issue I have with the sugar babies is that I don't want you to then be disappointed by my finances when you come here, and I can't give you that.
That would also have to be the conversation. Like,
I ain't got it.
This ain't what I'm here for.
But what I don't need you to do is to be sneaking off to the old folks' home and get it.
Exactly.
When I'm out, Social Security check come out.
Like no.
Oh, wait a minute. You're saying you don't need her to be sneaking off. What if you know that that's her job? Baby, I'm going to work.
Yeah, no.
See, that's not reform.
Because that's not reform.
That's not reformed.
So now you just pimping the old people, and that's a problem.
Or it's a profession. I'm here a profession.
Right, but that's not reformed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't like sharing, so I can't.
No, me neither.
I can't have the stripper. No. Sex worker. No, absolutely not.
So all right, I'm gonna add to the question now. So how is that different from somebody that's just had a prolific
past?
A prolific sex life.
It depends
how
on how much. It depends how.
So how is the fact that they were, I guess, quote unquote,
somebody had a sex worker versus a regular girl with 100 bodies.
Right. Like how's that different?
It's not different.
Okay.
To me. But they're not going to tell you that.
The sex generally don't know about 100.
You don't know that. Like you would have to heard that on the street.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But if I heard it, no. If somebody look at me like, come here, what the fuck did that mean? Like, because now you got to explain why you did that. Because I need to know what was that? Like, no, can't do it.
It still wouldn't bother me. Because
ass nigga, you're 69.
Look, all right, keeping 100. Yeah,
we know.
I couldn't let it bother me because I've had more than a few. So who am I to?
You can't say shit.
Throw shade at
years
you.
Of life. We know. We know. I mean, I get it. That's your shit. But God bless y'all.
All right, now I'm just gonna play devil's advocate. So what if you are already in a serious relationship with this person? Mm-hmm. Then you find out they got this prolific past. You just dropping her?
How prolific?
But like what we were talking about,
she got 100
bodies.
You in this deep relationship, y'all serious, and you get that nod from across the room.
That's a big lie. I'm done. I might not like it, but I'm still leaving.
Seriously?
Yes.
Like 10 years in?
Yes.
Wow.
Because now I'm pissed that I've wasted 10 years. So now it's going to be worse.
But you didn't waste 10 years. You were fine.
I'm fine until I'm not.
But why? But what is making you unfine? Just the fact of the 100 bodies that was there before that you didn't even know of?
Yes. The
100th one was 10 years ago?
The problem is, it's not just that it happened. It's that you lied. And now I don't think I can let it go.
Okay, but
so now I don't know how being around you is. I'm probably gonna be as smart. Like it's gonna be worse than my normal being smart.
So you're saying that she lied.
So that means that's a question you've asked. You would have asked.
It's damn near an interview when I'm fucking with people. Okay. Like it's a fucking thing. So I typically ask a lot of questions.
Okay.
And I've said before, cause I'm not saying you can't have a past. Like you've had boyfriends or whatever, niggas sleep around. Okay, cool. Don't let us be somewhere and you not tell me. Like don't take me into a situation where there's somebody in there that you've been
know something that you don't know.
You have to tell me. Cause now I'm not trying. I don't want to be friends with this nigga. Number one, like I'm not trying to be cool. Like you have to give me a heads up. But I ask all of these things.
Okay, all right. So let's say she's got 100 bodies, but you're asking the question. She doesn't let on that she's had 100 bodies, but yes, I've had a pass. But she doesn't give you a number.
Here's how my brain works. If I asked you and you didn't tell me and I found out later, then you've been lying since the beginning. So now I'm going. My thought process would be, look, what the fuck else you lying about?
But what are you asking? Are you asking numbers?
It's not. It depends on how the conversation happens. There is no direct list of questions, but I'll ask, like, what the fuck you been out here doing? Like, I'll ask. Like, I'll just ask a bunch of questions to get the answers that I need to make a decision.
I'm trying to figure out what is the answer that you need, that if you find out later that maybe
that is not a lie now.
Yeah, that it's a lie.
But if I ask you some shit like, because y'all know how I talk. Like, you been loose out here? Like, I know you went to college, you been loose? I would ask shit like that.
So what if they said, I had a pretty wild college life?
I'll probably ask a number. I will probably ask a number.
And what if she doesn't tell you the number? She don't want to tell you the number.
Then I will move based on that. I can't tell you how it would go because I don't know.
Okay.
But my movements change depending on how it go. But if I find out you lied to me, like about some shit like that, and I asked.
How many's too many?
I don't know. I legitimately don't have enough. I legitimately don't know. But if you're like, we'll use the context of your lifestyle. Like, you go to church. If we go to church and like half the choir been in there, that means you're not even.
But what size church and what's half the choir? Is half the choir 30? Is half the choir 10?
To me, you ain't even moving right. Because that's a thing. Like, people in church are sleeping around. But if you done slept with half the choir or a bunch of these niggas in here, I'm cool. Because you're not moving well. So it depends on the situation, but no, I'm good.
I feel like you're hedging.
Explain.
Because you say that if you find out later on, let's put a number on it. Let's say, would 75 be too many for you to find out later on?
How old is she?
Let's say 30.
Let's say 30.
That's a lot to me. That's a lot.
50.
That's still a big number. I think. I don't know. That's still a lot for me.
So let's say she's 30. So let's say conservatively she's been having sex probably she's, let's say 16. So it's 14 years.
Okay.
What's the number?
Would that average out to a year?
I don't know. You asked me.
No, I mean, based on the number
I'm asking you. See,
so you want to know what 75 is over the last 14 years?
No, but I'm asking you.
Because you gave me, that's the number you want.
No. But I'm asking you. She's 30 years old. Mm-hmm. All right. No. Let's not go there. Let's say you're not married. You're out there now in the dating world.
Oh yeah, please put that in there so you don't think we'll be setting him up.
Right. So you're.
I would clear that up very easy.
So you're. Let's say you're 40 years old.
Okay.
You meet a woman. She's same age, 40 years old.
Okay.
Right. Let's say conservatively, she started having sex when she was 16. So that means that for 26 years, she's been having sex. What number in those 26 years is too big for you?
I would say, on a quick guess, probably about, my cap would probably be 20. Because in my head, if all of this is just fucking in no relationships, that's you just out here fucking. So I would say probably 20 will probably be my comfort zone. Because I'm under I would think that in that amount of years, you could have been in at least 3 relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in a relationship for 5, 6, 7 years, a pop, and you're not cheating, then you're only fucking the one person.
Right.
Okay.
The number shouldn't be that high unless you're just out here fucking. And I don't, that's not my thing. I'm good. Yeah, I can't do it.
Okay. All right. So 20 would be too high.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. Even if you're not, like, I would say not out here just fucking, right? 3 a year is all it takes to get to 75 from fucking 20. You know what I mean? Like, 3 a year is like all it takes to get to 75.
And what I'm saying is, from that age to this age, if you ain't been in no fucking relationship and you just fucking, to me, that's a problem.
Well, that doesn't mean that you're just fucking. It just means you maybe haven't met that person.
Yeah.
That's a lot of not meeting.
Well, I mean, there's some people haven't.
So my thing is, some people.
Right. So that
person ain't for me.
Right. That's for you. That's
that
fair.
For me.
That's fair.
She can do it.
That's fair.
And that don't even make her a bad person.
So you're not judging. That's just
I mean, I might judge for fun.
No, you're judging.
I might judge for fun.
For fun.
Like just for
fun though.
Like yo, you
funsies.
just loose booty out here. Like I might say shit like that, but I personally, if it's just not for me, you can do your thing. I mean, we can't be cool. Also, don't mean we can't do nothing. It means
Wait. Time out.
You said relationship.
Time out. So
you said relationship.
So you was like, we can't be together. But
no, but we can get together. We can't.
See, he could date her, just not seriously.
No. See,
we ain't dating
her. We're not dating.
Well,
he's saying
he just added himself to the number.
This is what I'm saying. If all we're doing is multiplications out this bitch and just adding shit,
he just making it more for the next dude.
That's all I'm saying. Who might not give a fuck. He don't care. I care. But yeah, no, I'm not. I can't.
So, all right. So, why does it matter? Why are you cool with it if you just getting some?
Because
not for a relationship.
Because she's not with me. That's not about me. It's okay if you're cool with it. That's your thing. Because we said dating. The question was based on.
So
dating.
now I have to ask, what about it makes it?
Because I don't like sharing that much.
But you share it anyway. You still share it.
It's not mine.
Okay.
You share your stuff. I'm not sharing what's not mine. Now she's sharing with me. But I'm not sharing. She's not mine. She's not mine. So I'm not sharing.
That's true. I get your viewpoint on that.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Okay.
Now mine, like I don't want to be somewhere where everybody has had my wife. I just don't.
No, I understand that.
That's not.
True.
I'm not comfortable with that. Especially if that was like a profession. And God forbid, she online just loose booty. Like I don't. So this shit, niggas are saving this in their phones. Like no.
So even if she's like to his
Oh,
scenario, the
feet thing,
OnlyFans.
cool. The feet thing, I'm good with because no face, no trace. And I don't care if they recognize your feet. But if you just out here busting it open for the internet, no. Because on top of that, and I think long term, I don't want our kid to see this shit.
Yeah, and everything comes back.
None of that shit goes away.
That's true.
So now you've been online busting it open, even if you by yourself and nobody had you, but you just. So now my kid got to go to school, and one of these kids going to say, ain't this your mom? No.
Shit.
I don't want to put my kid through that.
And the way the internet is now, man, that shit can wind up in some AI slop. Like just swiped and pulled into.
Shit, it might be in a fucking game. Like they'll put their whole screen in the fucking game playing in the background on Grand Theft Auto. No, thank you.
That's true. Wow.
Again, the long term, I don't want that. Like I don't want to be on at somebody's fucking function. They're like, is this your wife? So now you know what my wife look like butt ass naked. Like everybody know what you look like butt ass naked. No, because now again, I'm selfish with mine. Now you're not just mine. You're everybody's.
Okay.
I can't function like that. Because in my head, I'm always going to have a problem with it, even if I pretend I don't. So I'm not going to lie to myself and pretend that I'm okay with it just because I want to be with you. I'll take this loss. I might miss you, but I can't do it.